I wanted to talk about drinking.
Yeah.
So I've said before, like in the summer when mum was sick, I went through a very hedonistic period where I was indulging in everything a lot because it felt good and it was a release. And I don't feel that way anymore. Having said that, so I did dry Jan, and that I found that it's weird. Like I don't drink during the week normally unless I'm seeing friends. And again, like I don't know, like I might, on the weekend I might have like a couple glasses of wine or something. But anyway, got to like the last week of dry Jan and I was like, oh no, I could be sober. This would be fine. Having said that, like for the rest of the month I was like, oh my god, like all I've learned is that I just want to drink again. Literally, it's like, oh, great. But
January is just such a rough month.
yeah,
anyway.
and also I was broke, so that kind of helped.
Yeah.
And I was in a relationship, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I've started drinking again. A couple things I've noticed. When I'm out and I'm drinking, like we have family members who have addictive personalities and have struggled with addictive issues. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
And yeah, I definitely think, I don't know with you, that does, like, I have the potential to also be
Oh
an
yeah,
alcoholic.
no, 100%. My addiction is Vinted.
Okay, fine. But anyway, I get addicted, but I'm always addicted to something, so it jumps between the two. It would be great if I could figure out how to not. At the moment, I'm just eating a lot, which is what it is. Like it's.
Yeah, but I feel
fine.
like that's always just going to be an issue.
Yeah.
With
it'd be great
past
though if
eating
I could
disorders.
just get it. That's true, actually. But it'd be great if I could just not be addicted to anything.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't think that's possible. My point is,
no, literally.
I'm addicted to selling and buying, and it's a never-ending process, and I constantly check it. Even
Really?
like
Like
I wake
Instagram?
up and I check it. It's how I get up every day.
That's
so
something.
like, I've like jokingly I say it's my addiction, but then I'm like, wait, addictive things run in the
Do you
family.
know what
and then,
though? As long as you're not buying, if you're,
Yeah.
do you know what? Like because that's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
but my point is like, at least it's not drugs or
Destructive.
alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as it's not a spending problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, what I've noticed is the times that I am drinking again, I just go so hard. Like I just keep going and I don't stop. And for me, like I've realised 2 to 3 drinks is like perfect. I don't need any more than that because I enjoy alcohol, I enjoy cocktails, I enjoy, beer, that type of thing. So taking that away from myself is like, why? I don't need to do that. I'm still young. But I need to learn to control this excess mentality because anxiety's not worth it. But also, like, I don't even feel like the euphoria, like the rush I used to feel when I was drinking. Not a rush, but like, I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm so relaxed now. It's just like, okay, I'm intoxicated. Like, great.
I'm just like not put off, but every time like I have one pint, I'm like, I just can't be bothered. Like I either don't drink or I drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I just don't see a point in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because like if I'm drinking sociably with friends, that will end up me being drunk.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point where like, because the first one I will slightly feel and then I won't feel anything until like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, fucked.
Yeah,
and
I'm the same.
Just with me, I don't know what it is. Like since last year, I mean, I did talk to you about it. Like, I guess because I'm not clubbing anymore, I'm not dancing off the alcohol.
Yeah, that does make a big difference.
I just instantly end the night with throwing up or like being hungover the next day. And because I get migraines as well, it's just I just don't want to suffer.
Not worth it.
It's just 100% not worth it.
I feel it's like self-harm to my body now.
Yeah.
It feels it upsets me that I've spent money.
Yeah.
I can't do the things I wanted to do the next day. And yeah, I just don't like that my body's being put
in
through
comparison
more
to
shit.
first year, I was like drinking so much and I was having really fun nights because I was just clubbing with everyone, and then I was like eating, and then I was going back home, and then I'd wake up and I was hungover the next day, and it was like, did I throw up? Like maybe, like I can't really remember, but like that was just, it was a good night. Whereas now it would just be like I have 4 pints and I'm so ill and hungover and miserable off of that. It's like there's no fucking point.
But that's interesting, isn't it?
But I don't know if that's a grief thing or getting older or tolerance,
both.
or I just don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think we've, on that note of other realizations, actually, that leads well into other points. Yeah, I've just had a real shift with just everything recently, and it'll be interesting to hear your thoughts, but I don't begin. So the first one, work. Not going to comment on that too much. Just know that in applying to other jobs and being at work and all this, like I reached full burnout. I'm starting to feel a bit better now, thank God, but I reached full burnout. Full burnout. And just because I almost got as well as trying to juggle work with applying to jobs, which everyone knows is just like having 2 jobs. You know, when you miss out on like really amazing opportunities, you start planning your like life around it. One of them was like a big relocation one. It's just like another like hit, and anyway, so there's that. And a lot of the job application processes have made me really resent London, which is such a shame because there's just so many people with talent here. The job market is so the job market is so oversaturated with people, and there aren't enough jobs, and it's just so cutthroat. And there's no, in our parents' era, it felt like people would see potential, they'd take a risk, and they'd invest in someone. And then like I'm a super quick learner, like I can, I can learn any software.
Like
I can
you were
do
saying,
anything.
you're like morphing into all these different job roles.
I can do anything. Like honestly, so I'm like I could be a real asset. It's based on experience. I've got like a PR, ecom, social media, circularity, fashion, vibe background, like so many different things, and it throws a lot of people off. But I'm like, no, like pay me less money, give me a bad title, but just let me like learn, let me do stuff. But I will find the right job eventually. But what am I trying to get to? I wanted to say this last time because I think it's interesting. When I got in my relationship, and even before then actually, one of the grief symptoms that's so interesting is I was super broody, and I'm not a maternal person, but I was like, I want a baby. More specifically, I want a puppy.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Coming from you.
Exactly. Like, I'm not maternal. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I'm just not. I'm selfish and self-centered.
Yeah, I definitely think about babies a lot more now. I don't know if it's like, 'cause fuck, I've got to continue this on. Or it's just the idea of like, oh, my mum's dead and now I have the opportunity to become a mum. And it's like, it's the idea of like, mum, me, you and mum, that was our like inner circle. And now we have to go out and make our own family. And I think that's just like, it's just a lot of questions are in the air about that. And everyone might just so anti-child and anti-baby. So it's like, it is interesting because it does actually get brought up quite a lot in just conversation. And everyone's like, oh, do you want kids? And everyone's like, no. And I'm like, yeah.
I'll give you my take on this.
Just not now.
So I see it, for me anyway, that's interesting. So yours is carry it on, build a family. Mine was like that, but it's also just like, I am so lost in myself. This is in the beginning. If I displace my energy into looking after something else, then I feel safe. I give myself that security need because I'm like, I've provided that for something else. Now, I don't feel like that at all. And also, so when I was with my partner, we'd be walking around like Brockwell Park on a Sunday, looking at all the couples and their babies and like these nice houses, and I was like, oh yeah, do I want that London lifestyle? I actually do have friends now who are having babies I've hit that age where people are starting to be like, oh, I want a boyfriend by this age so I can settle down by this age and have a house by the like.
I just don't see planning your whole entire life out like that though.
I suddenly was like, wait, so let's say I like do the career ladder, which like I was really trying to do to prove a point to, I actually don't know who, when I first moved to London. It's the first one out of uni to get like a big girl job, especially in fashion. And I was just like, climb the career ladder, find a hot guy, like get a house, have babies, dog, like live in a cool area, have cool friends. Now I'm like, fuck that off. Genuinely, I don't care. That will be a waste. Personally, that's a waste of my life for the time being. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I just want to do something with significance, something that feels more purpose-led, just like find my people and just have really great friendships and experiences. I don't know, that's where I'm at with it at the moment, but it's just interesting. Having said that, I've spoken to a lot of friends recently, and I think we're all just having quarter-life crises. So
Yeah. But observationally, I think it's interesting because of our situation, I'm in that mindset.
Yeah.
Whereas no one my age is in that mindset because they're all uni, mess about. They're not thinking about their future. Whereas I'm like, I've got no one to depend on. As soon as I leave uni, I have to get a fucking job. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to think about kids. I have to think about that. Like, that's where I'm at. Because we've gone through this, you know what I mean? So it's really hard because I'm like, fuck, I've got my shitting deadline. But I also got to think about I've got to think about my whole entire life as well. Whereas you like are in the real world, think about your entire life. So it's like,
well, I was thinking like that, and now I'm like, I think because I'm living with family at the moment, and I had this whole idea in my head of like, it won't be for that long. Like, I'll get a better job with more money, and you know, I'll feel more secure in myself. You know, the friends thing will grow now that I've been in London for a bit longer, all of this stuff.
I mean, the UK is just shit at the minute.
It is. But I've just fully given in now to just like, okay, I've got a roof over my head. I'm in a really lucky position. The same is with the relationship thing. Like once I let that go, I was like, okay, so now that I take away the stress, what do I want? And that's where I'm figuring out stuff now.
Yeah.
But you don't need to follow the pattern of stuff that everyone else is doing because it's not. You can do all of that. It's, you know.
I'll just figure it out on my own terms and go where life takes me.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my plan. As spontaneous as it can be.
Yeah, and that's how it should just go. Whatever guides you in different things and.
But I feel like that's also just more the ADHD thing.
Yeah.
No plan because it's not going to go well.
But it's also just people as well. Like, if you're in a good environment, you're with good people, you're doing creative stuff you want, then you're going to figure out. I feel like I'm starting to maybe find my tribe in London a bit, which is great. Because I just haven't had that. But yeah. I had a moment where I went out for my cousin's birthday. And,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, we basically, like, had a really nice time. It was the first time I properly drank a lot after January. And, like, his friends are all up. He basically was going travelling, so it was, like, a goodbye early birthday thing. And, yeah, we, like, got back to at the end of the night. Like I said, like, we'd been out for, like, hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'd been drinking a lot. And I just, like, broke down. I can't even remember what triggered it, but it was just I don't even know what triggered it now that I'm thinking about it. But
I have no idea, wasn't that?
To be fair, so my relationship had literally ended. I'd just had the meeting where I was going to resign. So it's going to come out, like, it was just, and at this point it was still, like, I was mega depressed, and yeah, I just remember saying to him, like, I just want someone to take away the pain, like, I just can't really cope with it anymore, and all of these things, and was just, like, very upset about just everything. It makes me really sad thinking about that, because I'm already feeling so much better, thank God. But he said this really sweet thing, which basically was, like, I think what is happening is that you've got all of this love that you used to give to someone and there's nowhere for it to go. And I just thought that was really, like, really well put.
Yeah, which is
so profound. Fleabag. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Is it in Fleabag?
Yeah. Right, okay. This is what I was saying to you over the phone.
I feel like that.
It's the episode of the funeral, and then Boo comes in, and then Fleabag's basically saying, like, all my love for my mum, I don't know what to do with it, I don't know where to put it. And then Boo just says, give it to me, I'll take it. And that's why it's so hard that she dies.
Exactly.
Because, like, she's lost two people, but, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he stole it. I'm thinking about it. But either way, like, I feel now like I'm learning to split it amongst friends, and hopefully put it into work stuff. And
yeah, which is what
great.
I need to learn, because I feel like my love has just gone straight into one person, which is
fine. It works for now.
Yeah, for now.
As long as you are investing time in friendships as well.
Yeah, no, 100% I am. Yeah,
that's fine. The other big one that I realised the other day. But this is deep, by the way.
Oh god.
Because I remember having this even when Mum was alive. I really struggle. I don't know where to start with this topic. This might be too heavy, but yeah. Did you ever get moments kind of or have you ever had moments where you're so kind of like, there's so much joy in you and you're so happy and everything seems perfect that it seems like the world's gonna end and it's just so fragile? Like, it really stresses you out, no? Oh, niche. Crazy. Well, so I used to get it even when Mum was alive, and I remember talking to her about it.
Oh, bro, you're just riddled with anxiety. That's just...
You're like, what the
No, like, I overthink. Like, I always, like, when I was younger, if Mum, like, wasn't home 10 minutes before she said she would be, I'd be like, she's dead. She died in a car crash. Yeah. That's, like, my level of anxiety. That's, like... Yeah, but when I, for example, for how I feel it when I'm, like, really happy, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this. Or it's like, you have a dead mum. Remember that. And then I'm like, true. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's more like a guilt, not the anxiety that the whole fucking world's gonna fall apart.
It just makes everything feel really fragile, and then also it's so intense, and then I get like a gut sick feeling of like, Mum's not here, and I'm like... Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of... It's so intense, like everything.
Yeah.
I just
don't think about it because it's more of an escapism. And like I said, I've been so busy that I've like not been able to think about it, thank God. Yeah. But equally, that's not healthy. There's really a fine line between avoiding it and being completely in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to be depressed and thinking about it 24/7 because you get nowhere in life doing that. That's but equally, if you avoid it and run away from it for 20 years, it comes up later in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really know. It's hard, but like when I do think about it, it's like, oh my God, I don't have Mum, I don't have the guidance, I can't call her, I can't check in, I can't do that. And then I start spiraling and I'm like, she's not going to be there for my graduation. She's not going to be there for my wedding day. She's not going to be there for life. But equally, because she's our mum, it comes to a point where that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
And everybody dies. And you can't predict when it happens. Because tomorrow I could walk on the street and get hit by a bus. And like, do you know what I mean? It's hard. It's like a fine line of like, it's hard.
I see it differently to that.
Yeah, okay.
So... I just feel like I'm constantly kind of oscillating between this is so overdramatic, I'm leaning into it too much, this is self-indulgent, stop attention seeking, and then no, this is major, the worst fear that we have, like what if Mum gets hit by a car, like my worst fear was Mum dying, that's happened.
Yeah, I totally feel like that as well.
Yeah, but it's beyond that. It's like I feel like it's clicked that she is gone, but it's more just the significance of her death now that I'm dealing with. Like, it's just earth shattering. Like, I just don't see anything in the same way.
I still don't feel like she's gone, but that's because I'm in my uni bubble. I'm in my little house with my people, but like that's, you know, I'm isolating myself. That is my escapism. Whereas once uni ends and I have to come home and I have to live in the house where Mum isn't going to be and there's going to be a physical presence that's missing, that's when I feel like I'm going to start officially grieving her. Whereas like for you, this was always your new home. Like from the diagnosis, this was your new life. So like you already deal without her being here. Whereas for me, it's like, I know that she's not here, but I feel like subconsciously I still think, oh shit, it's fine, she's on holiday, she's at home, she hasn't called me, she's busy. That's how I see it subconsciously.
I just feel like everything I've ever known about life and love and relationships, I literally feel like everything
Oh no, I
has been
question.
rewritten.
Yeah, I
No, but I've gone past
everything.
I just literally feel like I'm in like I was in an inverted version of reality. Like I'm now just seeing everything, so it's just not what I've learned. Like everything I've taught myself growing up. Maybe it's because I've always been so rigid and like, and now I'm like, whoa. I don't know. I find it very overwhelming.
I mean, the whole thing's overwhelming.
And now I feel like I'm worried, oh, maybe I'm too in it. But the reason why I've been super depressed Jan-Feb is because when she initially died, I just worked. Like, yeah, I went away for a bit, but I really didn't give myself the chance to grieve. And I think work would have given me more time off and more space. I came back too early.
Oh, yeah.
Like our aunt said, it's like pregnancy. Once you're back, like everyone assumes you're like ready to go again. And I should have listened because... Yeah,
because that's when you got told that you didn't have your spark.
Yeah, and now I'm just rewriting my life.
But I feel they only gave you 2 weeks anyway. No one can grieve in 2 weeks.
I know,
that's
but
fucking
it's
ridiculous.
Yeah. But now I'm really starting again with nothing. But it feels good. It's like, you know that kid's book? The Squash and a Squeeze book? Where
Oh
she
my
puts all
god, yeah.
She puts all the stupid kids like story.
When she thinks that her house is too
Tiny.
big. Oh no, yeah, too small, and then she talks to this like weird old man and he's like, put a fucking chicken and a cow and a pig in
and
her
a
house.
donkey in it. She
And
fills
she's
her
like,
house.
what? This is making my house have no room.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, now chuck them all out. And then her house feels really big in the end.
Yeah, I feel the same way now that I've started fresh. I'm like, oh, this is great. So, yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't recommend. Don't do that. You're doing good.
Gonna do that.
You're doing good. Just stick with it. Is there anything else that you've like observations like that you've had recently? Because I've talked a lot, and I mean, obviously you've been more conscious of work.
Yeah, I've been too busy to kind of even think about it. But like, for me, it's just when I really deep it, I then really just go into the spiral of just what it is to not have a mum, and just appreciating her, and now that that's gone, and just having guidance, and it's just like I just want to have that bond back. And like, I don't know, it's just I don't want to start crying. But it's just like just the idea of marriage and stuff. Like for me, even talking about this and thinking about it, I just have like the whole of fucking like the Mamma Mia soundtrack.
I really want to rewatch it.
I don't. I'm too scared. But yeah, like the whole like Slipping Through My Fingers, that song. Oh my fucking god. I don't even want to think about that song. But it's just, it is really hard. It's really hard to think about. Yeah, I still just can't process it, so I don't want to think about it. I'm just still in a weird state of like, I've acknowledged that I don't have a mum and that she's dead, but equally I don't want to believe it. So, yeah.
Everything's just so intense all the time. I just can't, I genuinely just can't cope with.
But I just feel, my emotions are just fucking everywhere as well. And I just low-key feel bipolar because I'll just be fine and then I won't. And then I'm just like angry, happy, sad, and it's just like, just rapid.
I also just feel, now I've hit the depression stage of stuff. I'm just like, I understand how you felt in there's so many options of things to do. How the fuck do you pick what to start with?
Just procrastination.
And the key, in hindsight, that my therapist has said is just pick one and start with that. Hang on, there's so many people on the street. Brixton is loud today.
Because you can give yourself like a list of things to do, or just a mental list of like, oh, I could do this, oh, I could do this. But it's like, you physically can't.
I need to write out big lists as well.
Yeah.
But I just like...
Just start small.
Yeah. This is outside of work stuff though, obviously. I did all my work. Now I've stopped. It's like loads of projects I've wanted to work on that I can pick up, and it's just,
Just start a new hobby. I'm trying to fucking teach myself.
I don't need to. There's so much stuff I've wanted to start. I've got so many plans that I've put on the back burner that I've wanted to start for like 2 years that I haven't been able to. And now I've got the space. But then I'm swimming between like, I want to get a job ASAP. And then I'm like, wait, but if I said I have a job starting next week, then I'd be really upset because I want to work on this stuff. Like I just... And then I end up doing nothing. Maybe I need some drugs, man. Like I I don't know. Like, I need sedating. I need to start mindfulness and all that crap.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally just don't know what to do and where to go.
It's so hard.
So I'm still very much living life day by day, but it's really fucking up my work and stuff. And it's just like each day I'm like, what are we doing today? Or it's like Emma's like, Bunny, we've got a lecture today and then tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, tomorrow's too far ahead. Like, today's good. And it's just
do you
all of that stuff.
Find that Dimitri gives you structure and like not... I have led my whole life waiting for people to tell me what to do and when to do it. Like, she again is in Fleabag. I just want someone to tell me what to do, when to eat, when to sleep, when to... But... yeah. Does he do that for you? Do you think? Or is it self-initiated?
I did say I'm like heavily dependent and reliant on him.
Yeah. Because I can't make decisions. The level to which I can't.
But I've been like that for a while.
Okay, fine.
So
yeah,
it's more like I'll sulk and I'll procrastinate and be like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and then in the end I'll just be like, just do this, and then I find myself walking to go do that thing.
That's really good.
But like, I don't know. Usually, I might just feel like shit and then not do anything. And then I'll just go downstairs, and because I've got my housemates, like, I'll just chill with them, and that just makes me feel better. Or yeah, with Dimitri, I feel like he does help in the sense that I'll be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and he'll be like, do this, or he'll make sure that I've eaten and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's because with everything going on, like, I would choose just to spend like hours on the beach and just run around and just do just nothing and just like stay in that sort of like peace forever, but we just can't.
This is a stupid example, but like I obviously knew my decision making was bad, but then at the moment I'm weighing up whether to spend money on a PT. It's a stupid conversation, but here we are. And I'm like, do I really want to invest in that? Or is it just because it's a guy who can give me structure? Genuinely. Because then it's just some structure in my life. Oh, shit.
At least you're self-aware.
Do you know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. I'm like, oh, so I'm figuring that out, and I'll let you know if I have one or not.
That's so bad. That's so smart. But my point is, like, at least you're self-aware and you don't need someone to tell you that. But
yeah,
that's so true. But equally, they could be good because then you actually have a reason to get up and go to the gym. But you do that anyway. You do that anyway.
I do, but yeah.
Whereas I don't, and I wouldn't. I would need a PT because, like, I can't. That's not my thing. I need someone, like, you've taken me to the gym, it doesn't work. I would need someone to say, this is how you do it, this is what we're going to do. I need that. Whereas you're independent and you can just be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to do this today.
To an extent, like, I want to go more and I want to make myself do yoga and all this stuff. Nice. Like, I just need to try. It's hard because it's like I've spent so long pushing myself to do shit that now I have an adverse reaction to planning. This is literally just like reflective of you've already tackled all of this. So now I'm like, how do I try and trick myself into being like, do this thing because it's gonna make you feel better, as opposed to being like, I need to remove the have to out of stuff, otherwise I'm not gonna do it anymore because I just have spent so long grappling with work and life. Can I talk about eating?
Yeah. Depends how long you want this episode to be.
Yeah, so.
Because I feel like that's a whole another episode within itself. But
honestly, I don't think I'd want to
do that
yet. Because I'd also probably want to look back
we've kind of talked about it.
Yeah. It's
always been an issue.
I feel, and I don't know if you have this, like insatiable hunger all the time. And I don't know if it's because I'm burnt out, so I'm really tired. I've also got a major sweet tooth, which I have anyway, but it's heightened, and obviously if I'm tired, it makes sense. It's not rocket science. Am I just emotional eating the whole time? But the thing is, it feels so like...
Do you want my take from it?
It's not boredom eating, though. It's proper, like, gut kind of emptiness, like I'm hungry, I want to eat.
You've always been like that.
Oh.
With stress, you always eat. You've always emotionally ate. And it's always been a thing. And then obviously that makes you feel guilty. And that's just like the never-ending cycle of it. But you've always been like, if stuff's going on in your life, you're just like, oh, I'm hungry, I need a snack. And then you're just like eating everything without realising it. And then you're like,
I've not got the guilt
everything?
anymore. I just am like,
Yeah.
I've taken away the guilt, which is good. But I just want to be healthy and I want to not... It's not even like I'm controlled by food because I'm not thinking about it, obsessing. I'm so hungry.
See,
and tired.
I only get like that when I'm bored
it.
and I have nothing to do. I'm like, why the fuck am I eating? I'm not even hungry, but it's like, I'm just bored and my body wants to move and that's when I do it. Whereas for you, I can see that it's... Yeah, but that's like the desperation of wanting and needing something. That's like you literally trying to fill a hole.
It's addiction again, though. It's always going to jump into a different thing.
Yeah.
But I also think it stems back to... Yeah, it's literally the moment I feel anxiety, I will want to eat. Like, it makes me feel like I'm starving. It's so weird.
I don't know what to say about
It's from being anorexic in school, and like then I used to get high on just being like delirious all the time and this hunger cramps. And so now I'm like, because I want to feel anything but that. Anyway. I have a therapist.
So do I.
The amount of people that like just chat to and they're like, oh, but like you have it, yeah, I do. I'm trying. But how do you feel about your mental health at the moment?
Fuck knows. I literally can't spend 20 minutes alone in my thoughts. I cannot. I've never been able to do that. I've realised. That's why like first year of uni, for the first time, I was so depressed because I was like, I have no friends. And that was like me learning to live with myself. And obviously, like I said, I can't spend more than 20 minutes about my thoughts like going dark or like without feeling shit. So yeah, but that's why I'm like, oh, I need Dimitri with me all the time, or it's like, oh, I need to be with friends all the time.
When you're working on artwork, you don't feel like that.
That's because it's escapism. It's the same with like reading or watching a show. It's like I'm busy, but that's because like I can't sit still anyway. So it's like I need to do art and I want to do that. But that's fun. That's like fun. But if it's like no phone, just your mind for 20 minutes staring at a wall, it's like I want to kill myself. Like that's just instantly where it goes.
I am on my phone a lot more recently, and I need to just switch. So okay, I've got some time. Let's read, or let's meditate, or let's stretch, or I just need to learn from you and just start.
Yeah, I'm trying to. To be fair, I'm still going on my phone. I've swapped from my phone to my laptop, but I still think that's an improvement.
Yeah,
because like I'll just be like, oh, I'm done with this episode. I'm gonna go to bed instead of like doom scrolling for hours on end because I can't stop that.
Yeah. It's for me, I'm just on Instagram, but it's in replacement of where normally when I'd be single in the evening, it's like, I'd be on Hinge.
Yeah.
So I'm now just trying to just be on social media. So what I should do is read.
You should read. But the issue that I have with reading, but this is just a personal thing, is that it takes me 20 minutes to focus.
I'm also usually too tired by the time I hit my book.
Yeah.
The same with journaling, I'm way too tired in the evening.
Yeah, but arguably you don't need to journal a lot, just one sentence a day, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Again, I'm being so hypocritical because
I know, it's so...
I just block journal for like 3 hours.
Seriously?
Same with reading.
Seriously?
It's
3 hours of journaling, you just keep going.
Not 3 hours. It's usually... Normally it's half an hour, but it can't... Like, my long periods of time is an hour to 2 hours. But that's because I'll be like sobbing whilst doing it. But like a normal good journal for me has to be half an hour. But I find that I need to cap the time, otherwise I'm too much in my own head.
Seriously.
And that makes me want to kill myself.
I get exhausted and I literally can't keep going.
For me it's a fine line. It's like I don't journal, want to kill myself. I journal too much, want to kill myself. Seriously. It's literally like I have to just 20 minutes a day, and then it's like, yeah, because that's what, like, my challenge was to do it just 20 minutes a day, because then it's capped and I can just get whatever's off of my chest. But like I haven't journaled in about a month, and I'm too scared to journal because like I'll be crying for 2 hours just continuously writing.
So hard.
But it does help. And it's also nice to have that to reflect on. Like when I'm feeling, especially before all of this, when I was feeling down, I would look into my darkest times, and I'd be like, I'm so
Thank
grateful.
God. Yeah.
I'm not in that place anymore, but I'm still not 100%. But like, what is 100%?
That's true.
So this has gone really dark.
Also, earlier I was like, I'm so good. I'm now thinking, Bunny's leaving. I don't actually have any plans for the middle of next week. Like, I've got weekend plans. I've got a job interview. But I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't feel as good anymore. It is going to be tough next week.
Podcast.
Got a lot of editing to do, so that's good. But
You can do some art.
yeah, let's not... The bit where I said I feel good, I do. But I've had a very high and low week. And yeah, shit.
But this is why we're doing what we're doing. We're trying to show you...
The highs and lows
But also
in
just,
real time.
Yeah, just realistic. This is genuinely what it's like.
Yeah.
Because it's just so raw and so fresh. Like, this is just...
It's insane.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a good time to...
Yeah, on a really depressing note.
Thanks for being our therapist. Maybe invest in one too. Because you're now... Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for... You just had all of our debt, but, you know.
Yeah. But this is us. This is us being genuine and raw and authentic.
Yep.
So I hope that you can relate, but I don't hope that you can relate, but I hope that you see...
I hope that you feel comfort.
Yeah. And that there are other people like you
Yeah.
dealing with this shit.
Exactly. Yeah. And my new personal mantra is trying to find joy and wonder. That's my new goal for this year. Is to find some joy.
Mine's self-love.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. Because I can't fucking found it. Still haven't found it.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's always happiness, but like it's not.
No.
The first step is self-love, but that's
it's not
step
a point,
in
it's a
itself.
range.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Nice.
That's one of the best things I've ever heard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. It's gone so dark.
It
I
has.
apologise.
Again, it's important.
Yeah.
The darkness. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks so much for listening.
We've been the host of We've All Got Dead People.
Yeah, we've all got dead people.
Can
Like
I get
and
a
subscribe.
like and subscribe. Dude, this ain't YouTube.
It could be.
Okay, yeah, fine. Let's not cap ourselves. Okay. Anyway, bye. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
See ya.
See you next week.